Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Have you already pressed your go live button or not? Right, that's the thing that we always get wrong. Yes, give all authority to me. This could only end well. Um, hmm? You're the master. Okay. Um, yeah, okay, mine is live now. Just getting to it now. So yeah, feel free to go ahead and do your thing. Why you start the game here? Um, well, our monstrosity is a thing of um, wood, metal, and ridiculous hatred for anything that gets too close. Yes. So basically, what happened is, sorry, I'm a little bit distracted, because I'm doing the initial. Okay, we might have lost the abomination of science somewhere. Duly noted. Um, right. So yeah, basically, Dama found a sailboat and thought it'd be fun to install particle cannons on it. We're not building to a particular cost or anything like that, so it's like, yeah, it's just we've gone and tweaked it, and it's like it's actually pretty dangerous as long as its power supply holds out. Okay, that's how are you? Yeah. Um, I'm as far as the steam propellers, and I can see one of the particle cannons. But yeah, it's four four particle cannons. Yeah, and then there's all the boilers and things just to try and keep the power supply up. Yeah, part of the reason for the increased damage was one of my bright ideas, which is furthering this thing being an abomination of science. And that's how you probably saw the particle cannons inside this ship are actually built into disc mounts. So well, it's built for. Sorry, go ahead. Well, it's more concentrated power. Um, so what's going on is that normally when you're building a broadside of ship, you build static guns into it, or you build turrets on the top, which can turn either way. But my favorite approach, if I actually try to do a broadside, which I honestly never really do, because Otherwise, you'd have seen some from me by now, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's like I like to turn a turret on its side, so you can use the entire width of the ship for the weapon system, and then it'll turn to whichever broadside it needs to be on with full firepower for the ship. So it is, in that sense, overgunned, but it's also a bit more vulnerable as well. So there's not as much redundancy in the weapons. Wait, what? Then I can hear you. That is just weird. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get in a holder post, I think, and so we can latch onto this thing, so it's not going to keep spinning in circles like that.
When I when I get home, can I join in? If that's okay. Okay.
What do you mean you're muted? Well, I can't hear Geo at all either. You're coming through loud and clear on my side. Oh wait, do you use separate channels for your audios? Game is game audio on one and yours on another? Check your audio input settings and make sure that everything's checked for channel one. Yeah, but what you want is like the output settings for OBS. Bring up your OBS interface, and you want that cog on the mixer settings. If you click that, it should bring up advanced audio settings. No, in your OBS. Uh, what do you mean it's not doing anything? I'm just wondering why you're saying you're muted. Um, something. Oh, existence is saying that can't hear you either. Um, well, you've not changed the settings at all while you've been recording Soulstorm, have you? Hmm. Is chat disabled by any chance? No, mean it is not. It's just no one has typed anything except for you. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Well, I don't. Maybe leave and come back to your Discord chat, just to refresh that connection. Yeah, yeah. That's the strange thing, Legion. Dama's coming through perfectly fine on my stream. It, I don't know why he's doing that. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if you did something to your settings when you started doing recording. Very, very much so. Um, well, we can hear you on mine still, but that's not what you're asking. Huh. Okay. Hmm? What? What? I mean, you, well, it was working fine when we streamed 7 Days to Die last week, wasn't it? But we can't hear your luxurious voice. Yeah. Oh well. Wait. Uh, Making sense is always optional. Well, we can go ahead and do that if you want. I mean, I did. I mean, I did suggest that you hadn't got it picking up your thing in the main audio channel, but that's just it. Yeah, when you record your videos, do you have your voice on a separate audio track from the game's audio to allow you to balance it when you render? Okay, so you're not changing settings for that. In that case, I have no flipping idea. Also, hello existence, welcome to my stream. I'm just sorry, I'm not being very much help, am I? Maybe. Wait, what? We're getting into the realm of flipping bit rates. I'm not entirely sure what to say about that, if I'm honest. You might want to type that into your stream's text chat. If people can't hear you, yes. Uh, um, yeah. just to explain what's been happening in the meantime, while we've been talking through that with Dama, I've stripped off the test AI that we had while we were just mucking around with the weapons on this thing yesterday. And now I'm actually installing the AI properly within the depths of the ship, or this massive, extremely hollow and vulnerable space, because it's not armored in the slightest. You know, that kind of thing.